might not wake up if you snooze it again. You can't let a new era get to your head. Dress for the camera and again. Funny how you look the best when you at the top. Funny how you look the same when you die. Respect the dead, they gon' ask me, but you can't see Gucci shoes in it. There's gotta be better ways to lengthen my resume. Wish I could get away.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season approaching the midway. Point of the season now, Grant. How much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years, too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
So the Houston starting five. We've got Green, Franz Wagner out there with Thompson. Then it's Smith, and it's Henry in at the one spot. Here's Henry.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Thompson. Now Barnes. Outside Ingram. Pass to Pirtle. Quickly outside. Clock at 6. Here's Dick. Three-pointer off the mark. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Offensive board. Here's Smith. No good there. Off the double clutch. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Dick. Outside Barnes. The three ball. He buries it from three.
Yeah, this is a shot Scotty Barnes continues to work on, connecting from deep right there.
Here's Henry. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And, yep, it's good.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Poeltl. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Well, Emmanuel quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
And the bucket is good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
To the middle. Quickly outside. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Green. For Houston, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Thompson's shot is off.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got 5.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Wagner with a screen on quickly. Driving in. Barnes against Thompson. Wagner with a screen. And that one's good. Thompson. He has 6.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Ingram against Thompson. And that one's good. Ingram. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Thompson passes to Green. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Dick. Back to quickly. Ingram on the wing. Three-pointer. Shot clock at 5. Smith with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Thompson. Another one falls for Houston. Quickly with the ball. He's scoreless. Outside Ingram. Three-pointer. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
And it's Green off the drive.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Right side Ingram, back to Barnes. Goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Green. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Outside Dick. Pass to Ingram. Here's Dick, defended by Wagner. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Manuel quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Now here's Barnes. 5 points in the game. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Poeltl. Poeltl's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Toronto trailing. Barnes drives in. What a terrific move that is. Barnes has got 7.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, I like when Thompson goes in strong like this. And just forcing the defense to act.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Toronto.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Thompson.
Substitution. Number 32.
Outside, Green. Carter, a screen on Barrett. Oh, rejected by Poeltl.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Poeltl when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length. Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Wagner finds Green. Carter, a screen on Barrett. Green in the post, guarded by Barrett. He can't hit that time. Raptors lead by 5. And here's Barnes. 7 points in the game. Pass to Shed. Ingram against Wagner. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Outside White. Picked by Carter. White with it. He's picked up by Poeltl. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Lonzo Ball comes in for Green. Here's Thompson. Rebound, Toronto.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Barnes. Ball with the rebound. Rockets trail by 5. Here's White. Here's Thompson. Second shot opportunity. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 11 points.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Outside Dick. All sorts of time. Jump shot is good. Dick's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. The 3. Hits the trifecta.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Rockets trail by 6. Now here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Here's Shed. Pounded by Ball. Pass to Shed. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Off target from outside. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Ball. The rebound by Shed. Raptors lead by 4. Here's Mobo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Wendell Carter.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Thompson. And that one's good. Thompson's got 15.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Shed. Shoots over ball. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Toronto out in front. They're up by 4. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Ball. Also Kobe White out there. Amen Thompson out there with Wendell Carter. Here's Shed. Pass to Barrett. Going inside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Down low, Timmy. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Houston shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Here's Dick. And Carter with the block.
Well, this is about the 7'5" wingspan and the defensive instincts of Wendell Carter Jr. Send it back, young sir.
Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
For Toronto, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Poke loose. Stolen by Ball. All alone on the break. And it's slammed in by Carter.
That is what you call rewarding the big man for his hustle. Wendell Carter Jr.'s teammates appreciating the big man in transition.
Pass to Mobo. Tipped away. Thompson with a steal. 3 on 3. Ball no good. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Shed. He's got 5. To halt the run. Deflected. Here's Agbaji. Second chance shot. That one drops for him. Agbaji's got 5 points.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Thompson against Barrett. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Shed. Offline with a 3. The Rockets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Thompson's shot is off. Stolen by Thompson. To the inside. Timmy. Toronto grabs the miss. Inside. Agbaji, pass to Dick. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Thompson outside. Pass to Carter. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Outside Dick. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass. And now a 3-point Toronto lead.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And it's Thompson penetrating. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Amin. I mean, he was just gone. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. So both teams making some changes here. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Henry. They set the pick. Timmy. Quickly with a rebound.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
On the wing, Thompson. Abaji with a rebound. Now the Raptors with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Outside Barrett. It's hauled in by Houston.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's White. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
Pass to Dick. Thompson with a steal. It's stolen by Barnes. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Drills it from deep. Dick's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Thompson outside. The kick out to White. 6 on the shot clock. Timmy, he's guarded by Barnes. It's rebounded by Barrett.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Back to Quickly. Pass to Dick. Fires for 3. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
And here is Thompson. Here we go. It's stolen away. To the paint to win the drought. And White with the finish.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mobo. It's hauled in by Houston. 10 points separating these teams. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. And here's Green from the arc. Look at Green showing off his range.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Barnes in the post. Count it. His fourth bucket in 8 shots.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Henry. Wagner outside. No good on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Ingram. Here's Mobo. Green covering. Out quickly. Barnes in the post. He's got 9. Shot is good by Barrett.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
On the wing, Green, guarded by Barrett. Barrett against Green. Pass to Wagner. To the inside, Timmy. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Well, you love the commitment from Scotty Barnes. Made his decision, makes the contact, and the end one.
Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Barrett. And here's Green from the arc. Rebound, Toronto.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Ingram, the pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Green. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And that time also a missed shot. Raptors lead by 14. Here's Barnes. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
And they're really rolling right now.
Timeout.
That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Rockets trail by 16. Thompson in the post. Covered by Ingram. Shot's good by Thompson. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Outside Dick. Over Green. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams is a load on the block. That frame makes him an impossible check.
2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. Toronto leading by 16. Outside Ingram. Poeltl against Smith. The 3 from Barnes. Thompson pulls it in. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
And both free throws good for Green.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Outside Ingram. Shoots over Thompson. And we finished off 1/2 of play. Raptors out in front, leading by 14. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the rookie is.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which rookie might take even another step and separate himself from the pack. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Raptors.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Amin Thompson.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly, and it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Houston has possession. And it's Henry missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Ingram, 4-3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Dick. Wagner, the pass to Green. Lets it go from 11. Rebound, Toronto. Ingram's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Quickly. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And the Raptors lead by 16.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Tries a 10-footer. Wagner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. Raptors lead by 16. Outside Dick. Knocked loose. Back to Quickly. Pass to Dick. Now here's Quickly. Barnes with it. Green covering. Here's Pirtle. Wide open look. Good on the jump shot. Pirtle's got 6.
I think it's a big help when Pirtle can make the mid-range. It forces the defense to bring the bigs out of the post, and it really opens up things.
Thompson, a screen on Ingram. And it's Wagner off the drive. Rejected by Barnes.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Here's Dick. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Wagner with a screen. Henry, the pass to Wagner. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Raptors lead by 19. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Dick, the pass to Ingram. Here's Quickly. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
So quick to rotate. I mean, Green able to cover quickly.
Over Pirtle. And that one's good. Green. He's got 14.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he's scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Barnes passes to Quickly. Back to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Wagner. The 3 from Barnes. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Thompson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram, and that one misses. Toronto leading by 20. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, great pass and quickly makes great use of it.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
This is what he gives you night in and night out.
Hurdle grabs a miss. Hurdle's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Well, these coaches have told Emmanuel quickly to be aggressive. Good things happen when he attacks.
Here's Thompson. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Quickly, passes to Ingram. Outside Barnes. The 3 is up. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. That's on Franz Wagner. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one.
Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, can do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
And he nails the 3rd. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Henry, pass to Thompson. Wagner with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Thompson. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Barrett's checked in for Toronto. White, he's checked in for Houston. Raptors lead by 23. Now Grady Dick. He's got 17. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
At his position, Scotty Barnes is going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Smith outside. Thompson outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Here's Ingram. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Wagner. Jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, and how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Thompson against Barrett. Pass to Barnes. No go for him there. 9 for 15 now. Rockets trail by 21. And it's Barrett off the...
Oh, wow! Incredible!
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
Thompson finds Green. Launches it. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Barnes passes to Ingram. Over Wagner. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, this is a night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Green for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Ingram. Looking to get it going.
Yeah, nice fake by Ingram, setting the defender up to fail.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Ingram.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
White, the pass to Thompson. And here is Green. Picked by Smith. And it's Green off the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
And right now, Green's got the hot hand, and it would be wise to keep going to him.
Toronto leading by 20. Dick, the pass to Pirtle. Barrett against Green. Barrett with it. 7 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Here's Ingram. That one's good for 2. Ingram's got 11.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Wagner with a screen on Barnes. Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Using the pick there, Green saw the opening and let it fly.
Toronto has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside Dick. Yep. Finally drops after rolling around the rim. Dick's got 19 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And here's Dick. He's got 19. No good from outside. White finds Thompson. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Barrett with it. Green picks him up. Barrett passes to Barnes. Nice D from Thompson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Ingram against Wagner. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Thompson. That one no good. Some solid defense from Barrett. Pass to Dick. Shoots over White. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Toronto Raptors feeling confident. 8. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Wagner, Kobe White out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Henry in at the point guard position. Here's Wagner. Some solid defense from Barrett. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Quickly, the rebound by Carter. Rockets trail by 20. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players' union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
No good on that one.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second one. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Quickly, outside. Wagner against Barrett. And down it goes. 2 points. Barrett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett is always working on his perimeter game, and he makes easy work at the mid-range.
Wagner on the wing, guarded by Barrett. Pass to Henry. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. Houston with another miss.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck into the cup. Nice finish.
Henry, pass to Wagner from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. On the wing quickly. The three is up. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Now here's Barnes, guarded closely. On target from range. Barnes has got 14 points here in the second half.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Henry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Picked by Smith. White, the pass to Smith. And he banks in the layup. Smith's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play, rolling into open position right on cue.
Here's Barnes, and he gets it to go.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Rockets trail by 20. Henry, pass to Carter. Shot no good. Hurdle with some nice D. Wagner, right side. Pass to Carter. Smith against Pirtle. Here's Henry. Misses the 3. Raptors lead by 20. Here's Walter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Ingram's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Quickly, and the shot goes in. Thompson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And that one is hammered home.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
And it's Green off the drive. Rebound Toronto. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barrett's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Walter gets it to go on the assist by Barrett.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker, understands when to be aggressive and make the right play.
Over to the wing. Smith passes to White. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now here's Dick, defended by Thompson. Walter, good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Houston. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
And Houston making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries.
Outside, Green. White looking it over. Picked by Smith. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's good from White.
At the line for the Rockets, Cody Martin.
So he gets them both.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Raptors lead by 20. Here's Shed. Pass to Walter. Fires the 3. Green with the defensive effort. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Smith. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 7 rebounds in the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Toronto, shooting 1.
And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Here's Barrett.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Henry, pass to Thompson. And that one, good. Thompson's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Walter. 1:57 left. Here's Mobo.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
And he's good on the second. 1:46 left in the final quarter. Outside, Green. He gets it in there. Green's got 27.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Scotty Barnes.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Raptors.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year. And what a huge performance it was for Scotty Barnes.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. Ball handlers came up with steals in transition.